Thank you very much for being here today. I'd like to introduce a few guests, if I could, at the very beginning. One is George Roberts, Chief Executive Officer of Net Health, the Northeast Texas Health District. George, thank you for being here. Dr. Jeffrey Levine, Smith County Health Authority. Thank you, sir. And John Moore with UT Health Northeast. The comments will be a little bit expanded today because it is going to be covered on a local news station with a live cast. Thank you all for joining us today for this discussion about Tyler's water system. For some of you watching, this may be the first time you are learning of this situation. Therefore, I'm going to walk through some of the background and review some of the facts before I make my announcement. On October 12th, the City of Tyler received a letter from the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality notifying us that Tyler water system had exceeded maximum containment levels for haloacetic acids. Excuse me. After reviewing this letter, the staff in the water department placed notice in the newspaper and mailed letters to every customer. This letter contained information required by the regulatory authority TCEQ. According to the guidelines from TCEQ, the water remains safe to drink. Any risk would be associated with long-term ingestion over many decades. According to the professional staff at the water department, it is believed the surge of halogenic acids in our system was caused by an increase in organic matter in our water supply. This occurred when intense rains in spring caused organic materials in the watershed to be swept into the water source. Since at least 2004, this is the first time that Tyler has been in violation of standards for halogenic acids. I'm told that halogenic acids are formed when organic material interacts with chloramines or chlorine used to disinfect the water. This disinfection process removes pathogens that could cause extreme illnesses such as E. coli and cholera. We must provide protection from these pathogens while at the same time minimize the chronic long-term health risk from disinfection byproducts. Typically, some level of halogenic acids are present in treated water. However, due to the increase in organic materials, higher than normal byproducts resulted. Measurement for this byproduct is gathered quarterly by a subcontractor of TCEQ. Since the peak reading in May, there have been reductions in the individual readings at all 8 sampling locations. However, as the regulatory threshold is based on a rolling 4-quarter average, citizens can expect reported averages that exceed the established levels. Staff informs me that they continue to work on decreasing the halogenic acids in our water supply, and that it will take time. We will continue to send quarterly notices until the situation is within required parameters. I would like to stress that I remain confident in Tyler water system. Every month, the department tests the water in 117 locations for elements that could cause acute illnesses such as E. coli. The result of these tests are available to the public. A link to the public site will be in the news release distributed today. Also, the TCEQ inspects our facility and reviews the water test to ensure the water is safe to drink. In the last 20 years of record keeping, Tyler Water Utilities has never been required to issue a system-wide boil water notice. This is the action required by the TCEQ when there is an immediate health threat posed by the water supply. However, I am not a chemist. I have no background in water treatment. Because of that, to address citizen concerns, I take this situation very serious. I asked the city manager 2 days ago to hire an independent, third-party expert who has never done work for the city of Tyler to evaluate both the facilities and the protocol of our water department. The firm we will be working with is InProtect Hibbs & Todd Incorporated. They have expertise in water systems, similar in size to Tyler, and have the ability to assess both the facilities and the treatment process. We expect the independent review to take approximately 2 weeks. The firm will begin work starting on Monday, November 9th. Upon completion of their assessment, we will review the findings and make them available to the public. Our goal is to continue our long history of transparency and openness in local government.